Welcome back to the channel. My name's Artie with CoinCasso, and in this episode, we go over the crazy news articles written in the last 24 hours to find out why Bitcoin jumped 20% in one day. Let's not waste anybody's time, jump right into this first article, which is titled Bitcoin Options Trading Volume Surges as Price Moves Above 9,500. Bitcoin jumped to a nearly 2-month high on Thursday and now looks to register its biggest monthly gain in nearly a year. The top cryptocurrency by market value rose to $9,469 at 605 UTC, the highest level since February 25th, having rallied from 7,700 to 8,900 on Wednesday. At press time, the cryptocurrency had dropped back down to 8,750, still up more than 36% on a month-to-date basis. That's the biggest monthly gain since May 2019, when the cryptocurrency had rallied by 62%. It's now also up 22% on a year-to-date basis. The volume witnessed on Wednesday was the highest since Black Thursday, March 12th, when Bitcoin fell by nearly 40% to levels below 5,000. Major exchanges registered a record trading volume of more than $280 million on the crash. While on-chain data suggests increased participation from the small traders, the big rise seen in the last 24 hours looks to be a leverage-driven rally. It is the leverage in the space that creates large moves. Most analysts are of the opinion that the speculative buzz surrounding the bullish narrative around the month's mining reward halving event is driving the cryptocurrency higher and could push the cryptocurrency into 5 figures ahead of the event due May 12th. The sudden jump in Bitcoin's price to well over 9,000 can be explained by the fact that the bulls have been triggered by the upcoming halving event and the anticipated appreciation of BTC's value in the aftermath. For those buying into Bitcoin now, many see this as an opportunity to buy BTC at essentially discounted rates ahead of a post-halving price increase. So if you guys don't know, leverage trading is actually when you basically borrow money from an exchange to make a trade, anticipating the price going up or down. It's kind of like gambling with house money. So you put up a little bit of yours, the house gives you the rest. This causes really big moves in the market, as well as everybody jumping in with their stimulus checks, and we're getting new users to get into Bitcoin for the first time. And as I said yesterday, the fear of missing out mentality is causing a lot of people to jump in now, which caused the huge spike in Bitcoin, nearly 20%. And on to our next article of the day, which is titled Bitcoin Now Crushing Gold After Biggest Price Jump in 6 Weeks. Bitcoin has lagged gold this year as investors looked for hedges against inflation, especially with the Federal Reserve creating trillions of dollars of fresh money to offset the devastating economic and market toll of the coronavirus. Not anymore. The oldest cryptocurrency jumped 13% on Wednesday, the most in 6 weeks. Gold, a symbol of riches and monetary stability, at least since Sumerian civilized Mesopotamia, is up just 13% in 2020. And the S&P 500 index of the US stocks is still negative on the year, down 9%. You can see right here, the tracking of gold has stayed pretty steady, whereas Bitcoin had its huge drop and its huge rally and now above gold. And the S&P 500 down here not making much of a move. Over the span of April, Bitcoin has succeeded in reclaiming its status as one of the world's best performing assets following a 94% return in 2019 that was 3 times the gains in the S&P 500. It would be hard to argue that the cryptocurrency's performance through the first 4 months of the year isn't remarkable, given the backdrop of the global pandemic and the fact that the digital asset was concocted by computer programmers just 11 years ago. The upcoming halving, in which the pace of new issuance of Bitcoins gets cut in half, was hard-coded into the Bitcoin's blockchain, originally programmed as a way to limit inflation. As a result of the huge market uptick, the cryptocurrency may consolidate for the next day or so. That said, most analysts expect Bitcoin to continue to rise towards 10,000 ahead of the mining reward halving, scheduled to take effect on May 12th. This is huge news for Bitcoin. When the market crashes, a lot of people take all of their assets out and shove it into gold because it's very consistent, as you can see on the chart above. But now that Bitcoin has rallied, people are seeing it as a better option than gold, which is going to put more people in a position to invest in Bitcoin, which is exactly what Bitcoin needs to go up even higher. I'm curious to see what happens to the price as we come up to the May 12th halving. This is my prediction. The price is going to go up above 10,000 before the halving. After the halving happens, not much is going to change. People are going to speculate why it's not skyrocketing to the moon. It's going to drop off a little bit below 10,000. And then over the next 3 months, we'll see a nice steady climb up above 15. Just my prediction. I'm not Nostradamus. I don't have a crystal ball. Just what I think is going to happen. And on to our last article of the day, which is titled "The Great Lockdown is Boosting Demand for Bitcoin Custody Solutions." Thanks in part to the uncertainty of the coronavirus crisis and rising Bitcoin prices, Bitcoin wallet startups have seen a sudden uptick in activity. For example, over the past 2 months in Austin, Texas-based Bitcoin startup Unchained Capital, with over 50 million in assets under management and 150 million worth of Bitcoin transactions processed, garnered several dozen new institutional clients, representing hundreds of individuals. Will Cole, Unchained's CPO, said the custody product Vault saw 340% growth in Q1 2020 as compared to the previous quarter. He said, "We've seen a big uptick in the creation of vaults. An event like the pandemic makes people think about how they're storing their Bitcoin. As more people get into Bitcoin, they get more knowledge on the fact that you actually act as your own bank. You monitor your own transactions. You store your own money. You can either store it on the cryptocurrency exchange on which you made the trade, or you can take it out and hold it on your own crypto wallet, either mobile, paper, or a hardware wallet, which is kind of like a USB flash drive." These new crypto wallet startups are seeing a huge uptick, which is a good indicator letting us know there's a lot more people getting into the cryptocurrency space. Really liking the progression and growth of cryptocurrencies, but that's it for the news, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you feel informed on all current events happening in the cryptocurrency world. Don't forget to like the Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Join us again tomorrow when we go over the top cryptocurrency prices, as well as the news. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.